What's up, guys? Thanks as always for supporting the show. It would mean a lot to me if you would take a second to scroll down and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of our videos. Also, make sure you follow us all over social media so you don't miss any of our content or show announcements.
We're seeing this defense, like you say, they clog you up and suffocate you on the perimeter. You drive sort of sometimes out of control because they got a body on you. And then you throw up kind of a wild shot, and it's often met with resistance at the rim. Even the follow-ups to your misses, even the follow-ups are contested. There's just length and Hartenstein and Holmgren and bodies. So I think we're seeing, and I talked about this the other day with J-Mac on the air, when we have historically great defenses against great offenses, defense usually wins. It's just disruptive. We've seen Patrick Mahomes blown out twice in his career, both in Super Bowls when he couldn't be protected. And I feel like Indiana has just been disrupted, and without Halliburton at full strength, they just don't have a flow. There's no flow to their offense.
Yeah, I thought Shea was great again tonight. I thought, it's been interesting. He's had a couple of higher scoring total games in this series. He had 35 in game 4. Didn't think he was particularly great in that game. I think he had 34 in game 1. I didn't think he was particularly great in that game. But in this game, you could tell right out the gates, he was making that concerted effort to keep his teammates involved. Colin, they only attempted 16 threes in game 4. They had 17 three-point attempts just in the first half tonight because of the better floor game that Shea was playing, keeping everybody involved. But every time I think about this Thunder team, it is the defense that I'll remember. When people talk to me about this Thunder team, I will remember them as a defensive juggernaut.
Yes.
And it's the two-layer approach, and you described it perfectly. It is the physical ball pressure that causes you to rush and panic that is then layered by the rim protection. And it even extends beyond Shea or beyond Chet. Like Shea several times tonight, deflections around the basket because he's got super long arms down there. Chet to me is like kind of the secret sauce of this defense though, because, Colin, we saw a great example in the Houston Golden State series in round 1. You can have really good perimeter defenders, but every team needs to have big guys on the floor because big guys are a part of basketball, right? Like you can't just go out there and play 5 guards. You'll have all sorts of issues. And big guys are targets. They are the point at which every offense tries to get into your defense by attacking your big guy in pick and roll. And Chet is just this freakish weapon because he can do all the big guy stuff in terms of length around the rim, but he can also switch out onto the perimeter and guard these guards. And so it's like the ace in the hole for this Thunder defense. It's like a lot of times you'll fail the first test. Like when Pascal hit that 3 to make it 95-93, from that point forward, Indy could barely get the ball across half court without turning the ball over. So their guards can do an insane amount of damage, but it's like even if you pass that test and you get through the ball pressure and you move the ball through their defense and you get something around the rim, it's just arms everywhere that you're dealing with at the rim. And all of those misses, all of those contested rebounds that they came down with, Oklahoma City's defense is layered. It's frightening. It wears you down. I mean, Indy was right there and they let go of the rope for 90 seconds and they're down 13 points. And I'm with you as we head to game 6. I think Indiana always is going to have a chance at home with the energy. Oklahoma City's young. We have discussed on this show, Oklahoma City on the road is not the same team. But I thought Indiana's chance to win this series was to win the home games because I just think Oklahoma City can leverage their athleticism at home in a way that Indy just can't match.
Yeah, and again, Halliburton's hurt. It's not the same team. It'd be like taking, to some degree, SGA out. So I thought Caruso again tonight. I mean, they forced 23 turnovers. The Thunder did. Think about that. Indy's a team all year that didn't turn the ball over. Like Halliburton doesn't turn the ball over. So you take Halliburton out a lot tonight, and it looks really sloppy, really fast. Again, they're just a special team.